I see you left, go right, take it to the floor, bring it back up, now bring it back up. I see you left, go right, take it to the floor, take it to the floor, bring it back up, bring it back up.
Looking at me out the corner of his eye, want this cookie, but boy, this smile. The way I'm dancing, I can tell you wanna try. Boy, you best behave, take your time and do it right. If I give it to you, what you gonna do with it? If I put it on, what you gonna do with it? Like that. What you gonna do with it? Like that. What you gonna do with it?
I see you left, go right, take it to the floor, bring it back up, now bring it back up. I see you left, go right, take it to the floor, bring it back up, bring it back up.
Now that I think I've got your attention, show you what it is, boy. You just need to listen. Hands on my waist as I slightly bend my knees. Don't you worry, I will guide you, daddy. I'm here to please. If I give it to you, what you gonna do with it? If I do it to you, what you gonna do with it? Like that. What you gonna do with it? Like that. What you gonna do?
I see you left, go right, take it to the floor, bring it back up, now bring it back up. I see you left, go right, take it to the floor, bring it back up, bring it back up.
If I give it to you, if I put it on you, like that. If I give it to you, if I do it to you, like that.
I see you left, go right, take it to the floor, bring it back up, now bring it back up. I see you left, go right, take it to the floor,
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
We are UrbanIndieRadio.com. UrbanIndieRadio.com is the new online radio network urban independent artists and entrepreneurs have been waiting for. We feature the best up-and-coming independent music artists and entrepreneurs. Enjoy urban music 24/7 streaming live and direct to your PC as well as your tablet or smartphone. This is UrbanIndieRadio.com, your online home for new music from new artists who are next in line to shine. UrbanIndieRadio.com.
Lady, impressed. Lady, impressed. Lady, impressed.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for episode 43 of the Blaze in the LA show. I am your producer and co-host, Lady Impress. I am Press. Thank you, thank you. We have a very interesting show coming off tonight. We hope it's going to be a good one. We got some good music reviews coming up. We have a special in-studio guest who Insane is going to tell us about in just a moment. Before we get into that, let's get into the housekeeping of the show. We got some promoted events to talk about. Number one coming up is Comedy for a Cure. That's going down at the Comedy Store main room on Sunday. This is a comedy show bringing awareness to sickle cell disease. Last week we had 6 Foot of Slim here in the building who will be hosting the show, and they've added some celebrity comics and also some music acts to that venue for Sunday. So please do try and check them out if you need somewhere to go on Sunday for a good cause, sickle cell. And they've also started a petition to raise $100 100,000 signatures, and last I saw they had about 4,000 signatures. This is to get this petition in front of President Obama and say, hey, you know, like the ALS challenge that was just blazed across the country, we want to start something for the sickle cell sufferers that have taken so many of loved ones that we know. And even in the music business, you know, there are quite a few celebrities that we know who are afflicted by sickle cell. So that's a good cause. We'd like to have you go out and support. The Blaze in the LA show, Urban Stars Media, will be represented at the rap contest hosted by Corrupt and Sister Asia. That's going down at Los Globos on the 30th of this month. So you can look to see the crew there covering that event. And then also, I want you guys to please remember and keep on your calendar the official Blaze in the LA show party is going down November 14th at the Brewdog in Beverly Hills. It's going to be so nice. We're going to have all the artists, well, a lot of the artists that have come through the show going to be performing, and we're going to be networking and socializing, and you artists just need to come out and make some contacts, because a lot of the top industry people as far as the indie scene should be there. Promoters, managers, artists, maybe some media as well. So November 14th at the Brewdog in Beverly Hills. Please come out and support. Last thing, if you want to give us a call and talk about any of the songs we're going to be hearing tonight, 1-844-BLAZE-LA, 1-844-252-9352. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Insane, who's going to introduce our special guest and tell you guys, if you haven't seen our show in any of its 9 different outlets, This is 50, Vivo, Yahoo Screen, Ustream, YouTube, Daily Motion.
All right, etc. We got it. They get the point. All right.
We got to tell you what the show is about.
Before we get into the studio featured guests, I do want to give a shout out to the song you just heard from the duo group PHARAOH. They are performing tonight at the Jazz Cafe in Ontario. So make sure you go check them out. That was their song, That Step. Very talented group. In the building with us tonight, we have Dundee from the radio show.
The radio show!
88 AM.
Yes!
That's what's going on.
And if you haven't heard, now you know. That's AM radio, you guys. 1580, the radio show. Dundee in the building. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight.
Thank you for having me down there. Let me tell you, this has been a long time coming.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't get out the studio much to be a guest. I'm always having guests come through to us.
Oh, well,
this
you're
is like
our
a treat
special
to
guest
be a
tonight.
guest here tonight, man. I'm very thankful to be here tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
We
it's all
appreciate
good.
you. We appreciate you.
I look forward to this. So that was the first song. Who was that we played earlier? That was who?
PHARAOH.
That was PHARAOH, right? Okay, PHARAOH was cool. That was a good record.
Oh man,
Okay.
they are an awesome group. In fact, we just interviewed them earlier today. You guys will be able to catch that on Urban Indie Radio Los Angeles. They are an awesome group.
Okay.
They're still here in the building with us. We might have them say hi to you guys.
Oh, yeah, come say hi then.
Yeah, so basically what we do is, it's a music review show, y'all. So, we're going to judge music off of 6 categories: commercial appeal, song structure, the flow and delivery, the production quality, the instrumental, and the commercial appeal. And then we talk with the in-studio guests. We bring up topics sometimes if we want. We do what we want here. Tonight, we don't have the cast and crew with us tonight, so we have to catch them next week. Shout out to the cast
Shout
and crew.
out Mike Angelo and Tony Rock. Couldn't be here tonight. And our photographer, Jason.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have to get a photo in next week with these Blaze shirts.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right, so we'll be right back after this break, and we're going to get it cracking with these music reviews.
Let's do that.
You are now tuned into Royalty Pay Radio. Urban Indie Radio LA, the place where spins turn into ends. If you're an indie artist and you want to get your music into heavy rotation, give LaShawn a call at 951-665-8365. That's 951-665-8365. Urban Indie Radio LA, where independent artists get paid for plays. Tune in, turn up, and blaze one. Check us out online at urbanindieradio.com or on your mobile devices via the TuneIn Radio app.
All right. Let's see. Hopefully we can hear some better music this week than last week. I got my Hennessy in my cup. I'm ready. They ain't sponsoring me or nothing, but I got it. All right, we're going to get into it. The first track we're going to be reviewing tonight is called System.
Okay.
Don't looking gifted, a pocket full of dreams. Living in a world where it's not what it seems. Say we're sick of the system. Yeah, we're sick of the system.
My head is too big, I'm never overlooked. I keep my body still, cause the world is shook. Turn the music up and turn the hating down. I'm boiling to the top, I'm feeling hellbound. Who you trying to tame? Glory is the aim, written on my name, never die in vain. It's insane, not the same. We are chained in a world that is pain. Use your brain or remain in a state that is lame. Yeah, I dropped out of varsity, cause the money and the fame kept on calling me. Schooled in poverty, I'm graduating luxury. I'm dreaming wide awake, my dreams are reality. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. Cause I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. If you ignore me, I'll ignore your silence. Adding money and the hate as a finance. I'm defiant, the heart of a giant. Choose one, be silent or violent. Get your money up, I'm never giving up. Always tempting luck, hitting on myself. Mirror looking like I'm starstruck. Hunting every buck, what is really up? Keep your chin up and put your ones up. Bang, my mind is my rifle. Steve Biko resurrected as an idol. Lives full of leprechauns, people come short. Righteous, Africa's greatest export. Yeah. Every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. God draws pictures, the devil photoshops. I frame bold pictures on my face, eavesdrop. On how they can know doing. I blow my own bubble before I start chewing. I'm not afraid to bleed like Brother Malcolm. Extraordinary auntie, you welcome. Watch vulture circling when they claim you're dead, while Biggie is alive and Pac is not dead. Burn haters up and call it a smoke screen. I'm a black boy, mind state Robert Greene. Yeah, a truly great metaphoric team. A Durban boy going places that I rarely see. Every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die.
See, when I steps in, everybody bow. See, I lead the crowd, so everybody bow. Getting busy on the flow, heated up for show, spending all the dough. You snitches better know. Holla, I got a lot of Prada Sala. If una sta gantuana, working on the red, now I'm heading for the dollar. Ginto zenyan, infana otakwan. Standing on your bank, I'm all about that cash. Don't you wish it were a prank? How I just flash your supersonic speaker, make me your leader. I'm here to mislead ya, make you forget Justin Bieber.
I'm looking gifted, a pocket full of dreams. Living in a world where it's not what it seems.
We sick of the system.
We're sick of the system.
We sick of the system.
Yeah, we're sick of the system.
Living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. Living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die. I'm living every day like I'm never gonna die.
Gotta get it right, gotta get it right, yeah, gotta get it right, gotta get it right, yeah, gotta get it right, gotta get it right, gotta get it right, spend it all night.
All right, that was System.
All right. What you think about that track?
Well, I think as far as the commercial appeal, I think it has none. I don't see that song being played anywhere. I don't see it being played on the radio. I don't see too many people going out and buying it. It's not catchy. It doesn't catch your ear. The only thing I did really particularly like about the song, I liked his flow and delivery. I thought he had a lot of confidence. He was feeling himself. He had that swag built to him. For as far as like the lyrical content, he was trying, but it just wasn't catchy. I like the beat, although I don't think the way he was approaching the music, it didn't seem like it matched the beat correctly. The song was not mixed and mastered. I did hear some production qualities, production difficulties with the song. But as far as the production quality wasn't very. I meant the song structure. The song structure, it was basic, but it was okay. And the flow just didn't match the beat for me, and it wasn't catchy. It just didn't catch me. It's not something I would want to hear again. I mean, so
All right.
Lady Empress, what you think?
I thought overall I like the song. I think this is probably a song submitted from another part of the world, and with that, I think it's some of the better music that I've heard coming from Africa, from the region that are sending me songs. I actually liked his voice, but I did catch where he actually didn't hit pockets right. He was off beat a couple of different times. I think in the second verse. And yes, the mix and master, because it was very noticeable at the beginning of the song. But I was trying to listen to what he was saying, and I did like some of his metaphors. And I really do think actually where I could see this playing is in a movie about the system, about, like now when we got, all these issues.
I don't think the song would make it onto a soundtrack due to the production quality of the song.
when it gets fixed though, when it gets mixed and mastered, and when the producer comes in and helps make that beat match up with him some kind of way. But just the concept of it, I like the song, the concept. And I think with some twerks, it could play in some venues. I don't hear it like playing on the radio here necessarily so much, but I do see the value in it.
I didn't know that the artist was from a different part of the world. I'm just judging the music based off of the sound.
No, but
it don't matter
I didn't
where
either.
in the world
Right, you're absolutely correct. But when he referenced Africa, and then when I was listening to his accent, I said, okay, this is some from some other part. It could be that it even could be from like London or somewhere, because I heard some of that in there too. What did you think?
I thought, actually, I have to disagree with you on the commercial aspect of it. I thought it was a commercial song. I thought it was something that you can't play, on some other stations around the country here in the States. I didn't know they were from Africa, the system.
I believe that song was, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know, but for some states, I do hear that. As far as lyrical content go, it's pretty catchy, you know what I'm saying? It's basic, it's not really, nothing groundbreaking. Mm-hmm. And I thought he did kind of miss a little bit, like you said, on some of his verses and pockets as well. Production quality needs to be mixed and mastered. I like the track. Song structure, I thought it was cool compared to some of the stuff I've heard in the past. Oh my god, this is wonderful. Okay.
All right.
Good deal.
Yeah, the artists need to send their music. They need to make sure that the music is mixed and mastered, because that makes a big difference. It's not they're not going to play your song on the radio if it's not mixed and mastered. Period. Get your music done right.
Right.
Send us your best.
Your best here at the Blaze in LA show. What's our next track?
The next track is "Struggle No More."
Money over everything.
Struggle no more. I've been through it all. Backs against the wall. Nobody to call, but struggle no more. I've been through it all. Backs against the wall. Nobody to call, but struggle no more. I've been through it all. Backs against the wall, but nobody to call, but struggle no more.
Goddamn, sorry you had to go through something like that, goddamn. Now since I'm older, I can really understand what you went through. Raising me hard time, there was no food, but I was lucky I had a roof. It was something you had to do, had to make a move, and the rent due. Was we gonna make it? No clue. Man walking in and out, didn't know who's who, but I lived over something. What you could do, eating out the pot, only eating peanut butter. Yes, I pray I could thank my mother, but I know she was happy with all that suffer. Every time I see her, just wanna hug her. I knew every nigga was a sucker. They only wanted one thing, is to lay up. At least you was smart enough, tell them to pay up. Keep it stepping, get more paper. And you did it on your own, and you did it all for me, so I give you the throne. I got you, you don't need a nigga in your home. You need to understand that whatever you get to me, I'm about to give it right back, because that's how we roll like that. Tell me what you know about that. You know we ain't gonna struggle no more, no more.
We ain't gotta struggle no more. We ain't gotta struggle no more. No, we ain't gotta struggle no more. We ain't gotta struggle no more. God has been so good, yeah, He has been so good to me. I'm not where I should, but I'm not where I used to be. Oh no, we ain't gotta struggle no more. We ain't gotta struggle no more, no more.
I wasn't gonna bring up the past, but it feels good to let let it out. I'ma show you what a real struggle about. What a mom had to do right up in the house. Well, you know about different niggas coming in. Gotta do anything to feed a kid. Well, you know about living off that. Well, you know about growing up, had to track. Well, you know about a bum nigga taking all your shit. Couldn't pay the heat bill, had to stay brick. I was too young and I couldn't do shit. Let me just show you how I live. If it wasn't one thing, it's another. And you know I do this for my mother. It's all live, it's all right, and I'ma hold it down, let's ride.
We ain't gotta struggle no more. We ain't gotta struggle no more. No, we ain't gotta struggle no more. We ain't gotta struggle no more. God has been so good, yeah, He has been so good to me. I'm not where I should, but I'm not where I used to be. Oh no, we ain't gotta struggle no more. We ain't gotta struggle no more. That's my attitude, I'ma keep it real. If you've been in my shoes, you know how I feel. If you've been there before, don't you be ashamed. You open your mouth, let me hear you say. We ain't gotta struggle no more. We ain't gotta struggle no more. No, we ain't gotta struggle no more. We ain't gotta struggle no more. God has been so good, yeah, He has been so good to me. I'm not where I should, but I'm not where I used to be. We ain't gotta struggle no more. We ain't gotta struggle no more.
All right, that was Struggle No More, man. I like that one. I have to get that one the highest score, man, by 8.5. Because that was on point. I mean, I think it does have a commercial feel as far as it's just good riding music, just good vibing out music. You can clean up to it. It can be on the radio. You can hear that in a couple different places. So it hits a couple different aspects. As far as the lyrical content, it was dope. He stayed on subject. He illustrated the point he was making in the song very well. The flow and delivery was cool. He had a nice voice. The song structure was cool. I like their bridges. You know what I mean? Their hooks. And I like the whole way the song was structured. The beat went on point with it. It kept me vibing my head. I didn't lose me. It didn't make me want to go to sleep like the previous song. It's dope. I like it. I get it by 8.5. All right. Dundee, what you think about that?
Yeah, I thought it was cool, man. I agree with pretty much everything you said, except for one thing. I think it's actually an album cut. I don't think it's a radio cut, but it's cool though. It's still good.
Yeah, I'm
to it. I'm with it. So who was that now? What's the name of the group there?
We don't say the name of the groups we used to, but we've had death threats and different things like that. People getting upset. So now we just mentioned the name song title.
Name the song title.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you listen, you know who you are, man. I'll definitely vibe to your record, man. That's all good.
And then we had Musical MD
joined us.
If y'all watch it live, you saw me get up and run to the door.
The radio show now fully represented. Musical MD and Dundee in the building. I don't know if you heard enough of that song to have an impression.
Oh no, that song was dope. I have to, it was on point.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, you have something in the making.
Wow.
So keep at it. And in fact, we would like to take it and put it on the radio show.
All right.
In Los Angeles and see how people take on it down there.
Okay, we'll shoot you the info to it.
Absolutely. That was Struggle No More. And I thought that it was good. However, I found that it ended stronger than it started. Like in the beginning, I was saying he needs to have some inflection somewhere and when he's spitting. But then because it was sort of like monotone. It was like in the same pitch, the same emotion. But then at the end is when he put that soul in it, and I started hearing like an R. Kelly kind of like soul thing coming out, and it sounded better. So I'm just saying it was a good track. I actually would give it a 7.5. But I liked it, but I just think your voice was very good, and I would like to hear you with that emotion more along the song as opposed to that just at the end, because I thought he just really got really good at the end.
Well, the end have more of the harmonizing to it. More of the hook or just harmonizing over and over. So that's the difference in that versus the earlier part of the song.
A little bit of different mix on the song, I think, for me.
All right.
It's good.
Still good music, which is good. I'm glad I heard that song. I do like it. I'm going to purchase that. Don't worry, we got 4 more songs. Don't worry. All right, let's get into this next track that we will be judging tonight on the Blaze in the LA show, which is Tempting Me.
Ooh, that sounds like something.
Sexy. And she's tempting me.
You always want something you never had. Feels so right to play along, but I know it's wrong. See, if looks could kill, then this girl, she murders me. And I don't wanna risk the chance for this opportunity. Cause if I make a move, then I can risk it all. And if a girl were to ever find out, it would be my downfall. But she tempted me. Ooh, mommy, you tempted me. Oh no. Ooh, girl, you tempted me. Yeah. Ooh, baby, you tempted me. Oh no. And I wanna be bad. Oh no. Wanna be bad. Yeah. Ooh, nah, nah, nah. Yeah. See, dirty thoughts are running through my mind. Wish I could be single for this one time. See, one exotic, I'm undressing her with my eyes. Gotta play my cards to get her home tonight. Cause if I make this move, then I risk it all. And if a girl were to ever find out, it would be my downfall. Tempting me, mama, you're tempting me. Oh yeah, tempting me, yeah. Baby, you're tempting me, and I wanna be bad. Mama, you're tempting me. Oh, tempting me, ooh, yeah, tempting me. I wanna be bad. Ooh, mama, you're tempting me. Oh no, no, tempting me, yeah. Ooh, baby, you're tempting me, and I wanna be bad. Oh no, 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 wanna be bad. Yeah, ooh, nah, nah, nah. You know, girl, you know you got that thing I like. You know, girl, you know you got that thing I like. Yeah. You're tempting me, oh no. You're tempting me, oh no. Tempting me, yeah. Mama, you're tempting me. You're tempting me now. No, no, no. Oh, baby, you're tempting me now. I wanna be, said I wanna be, yeah. Wanna be, said I wanna be, bad, yeah, and I know it's wrong. But it's good.
Ding, ding.
All right, that was
Ding, ding,
Tempting
ding,
Me.
ding.
Well, I like it. Give it about a 7.5 to 8. You know what I mean? I think it had commercial appeal, pretty clear cut. You can play that song basically anywhere. There's nowhere you couldn't play it. I do like the track. I think that the lyrical content was good. I think the flow and delivery was also put together good. The song was put together well. It didn't drop me at any points. The production quality was good. I liked it. I liked the beat. I liked the whole flow of it. He had a good concept. And just a dope song.
What's keeping you from giving this song a 10?
The only thing that keeps me about giving it a 10, I think that some of the melodies in it, no, the singing on his verses, he could have put more into it. He tried to fade it off with a lot of just more some harmonizing, but he could have put more into the song because I wanted to hear more. It left out a lot. But you couldn't tell that, but it left out something. Like he could have put more into it and still had that cool hook and everything, but he left out something. Or I would have gave it a higher rank other than that. That's what did that for me. Dundee.
Hey, I thought the record was hot. Real simple. I mean, it's a smooth R&B record. So I'm with it. I bang it. It's cool. You know, nothing negative, anything pretty much to say against the artist or the music at all. Everything from the criteria I see on the board was on point. So, all right. This is indeed.
So, it's average. You know, originality, I give it like 6. The vocal arrangement, I gave it a 5 because it's very, very simple. It had no artistic value to it. The track was average. They didn't go out on a limb on it. They kept it kind of mellow, real cool. Production, I give it a 7 because the production was very simple. It was simple, and music commercial songs are very simple. So they had that idea of being commercial. And overall, I give it like a 6.5 because, like Insane was saying, he didn't put his heart to it. The emotion wasn't there. You have to put, if you're talking, you know, like you're tempting somebody, you gotta sing it like that person's tempting you. He was just singing like, she was tempting.
She was just tempting.
On a commercial song, on a radio song, it was simple like that anyway.
But the vocal's not. The track is, but the vocal takes it to another level. Because it's not about the track, it's about the artist. You don't want hype track that's going to overdo the vocalist. You want a simple track that he has or she has a lot of room to do what they need to do.
This is very true. The beat should not be better than the song. Put it that way. When your beat's better than your song, there's a problem.
I gave it a 6.5.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you have the crew of 1580, the radio show, and a lot of musical background. You just had that track just broke down for you by Musical MD. I think that's why he's got that MD at the name of it.
That's it.
But he made
and they're getting an all-around point.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a radio station. Well, we do, but you're a musical consumer, artist developer, A&R. So you're getting an all-around and previous artist. So you're getting an all-around view of your music.
I personally agree with Dundee that track is a go. In its current form. But however, I do understand something that Musical MD said, and I think he could have been a little bit more.
And I'm with Musical MD because, yes, that's why I said the song was good, but he didn't do it to his full potential, and you could tell.
I have to agree with that, too. But I'm going to give the song an 8. But I think you have a lot of talent, and if I weren't not taking clients right now, I'd probably call you up and work with you because I think you have a lot of potential. But I probably am going to follow up with this artist anyway because I really do like that song. It just needs a little more, one more run in the studio with it. Okay, what's our next track?
I'm trying to follow up on that PHARAOH track. But the next track of the night is "What's It Gonna Be."
Okay, what's it gonna be? Coming right up.
Money
What's it
over
gonna
everything.
be? I'ma have to choose, baby. It's like you don't know it's me. Don't know what to do, baby. I don't want to go no more. I said no more, and you just playing the game. It's like you don't know it's no more. No more. Tell me what's it gonna be?
Should I really just let you rock the chain? Should I really let you switch names? Should I let you really drive the range? Now I'm leaving, now you really go insane. Tell me, is this the wrong reason? Is this the wrong reason? Could've soon to be the BM. Now I'm flying in G10. Now the next bitch carry the Louis bag. Now the next bitch carry the Louis bag. And you know she load the stash. That could've been you. Now you can't even see this money that I swim through. Driving in the big coupe, flashing like a rebel, not the sunroof. And I said, wait, be patient, we was living good off of one move. Remember the time we spend together, ayy. But you change your moves like the weather, ayy. Now tell me where to go. Matter of fact, hit the road.
What's it gonna be? I'ma have to choose, baby. It's like you don't know it's me. Don't know what to do, baby. I don't want to go no more. I said no more, and you just playing the game. It's like you don't know it's no more. No more. Tell me what's it gonna be?
I could change the status, but can change the way I feel. I gave you my heart, and I kept it real. It's like a car on neutral, and I'm on the hill. You can't grab the wheel, does your heart got a shield? Well, alright, I be going through it every night. If I drop it for you, won't give me light. When you say you love me, gotta think twice of giving it back. I said I'm giving it back. You need me. I'm just giving the facts. No, it's a rap. That could have been you. Now I'm doing all these shows, selling venues. You need some money, I can lend you. F you, him too. Tell me what he's gonna do. Can't take care of you like I do. I'm glad to move on. Guess I stay strong, and I'm doing better, getting better cheddar. You could do whatever. Too many girls to be stressing over one. I don't gotta say nothing. She know I'm done. Too many girls, they gon' come.
I'ma have to choose, baby. It's like you don't know it's me. Don't know what to do, baby. I don't want that no more. I said no more. And you just play the game. It's like dog. Don't do this no more. No more. Tell me what's it gonna be. I'm tired of the games that you playing. Now I'm leaving and you coming right back. No, no. How you gonna do it, nigga greasy, when he took care of you like what's that? It gonna now I'm gone. I'ma have to choose, baby. It's like you don't know it's me. Don't know what to do, baby. I don't want that no more. I said no more. And you just playing the game. It's like dog. Don't do this no more. No more. Tell me what's it gonna be.
All right, that was What's It Gonna Be, and this is what it's gonna be for you, player. That music made me want to go to sleep, man. That was that. How do you rap in the same monotone style throughout all 3 verses of that song? How?
No
How do you
change
do
up,
that?
huh? No
No,
change
Like
up.
that. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
That's not good, man. That's nobody's gonna play that song anywhere. So I would say for commercial appeal, no. What genre of music it would be? It's hip hop. It's almost like some food for, well, not even food for thought. I don't know what that is. I ain't gonna lie. That song's not good. It didn't catch me. He had drowned out vocals in the music. He rushed words, so it wasn't even rhyming. You have to rhyme. It's music. It's got to be melodic. That's how it's audio appealing. That's not audio appealing. It was so monotone it just dropped me everywhere. The production and stuff was okay, but the song, throw that away. That needs to be recreated. You need to redo that or something. Don't send this to nobody else, bro. Lady Empress.
Hated it.
Another shot.
Hated it. I was looking at the Ciroc bottle and I said, I wasn't going to drink on this episode, number 43 of the Blaze in LA show, but that song was definitely a 2-drink minimum. Even if I were drunk, I would not like that song. I'm so sorry. I didn't get it. I tuned you out very early in the song because, yes, the drowned out vocals. And it's like, you were conflicted. Like, you don't, it sounds like to me you just did something. This song has no.
In the studio and just.
This song has no. It doesn't make any type of sense for me. I don't know. I missed your point here, son, sir. So please try it again. But this one is a no-go at the Blaze in LA show. As far as I'm concerned, I'm giving that a 3 for effort.
Musicall Dundee.
Okay. Originality, I give it about a 3 or a 4 because I didn't heard that 1,000 times. The vocal arrangements, like in saying was saying, you're not a singer. You get a R&B vocalist coming to your hook for you. Don't you try to sing.
You said, don't you try.
Yeah, a rapper, there's a very few selected artists out there who can rap and sing.
Mm-hmm.
You wasn't the one, okay? You had somewhat of a nice flow for rapping, but the vocals for singing was smash, all right? The track, it was cool. It was simple. It was R&B. That's what you usually do to break in as a rapper. So they got over it. I give them a 6.5 for that. The production was another 6.5 because it was kind of simple and it didn't drown you out as an artist. That's the reason why we heard you so badly, because it didn't drown you out. So altogether, I give you about a 4.75. saying that I'm the nicest guy among all of them.
4 3/4. 2 drinks.
I gave him a 5.
Dundee gonna bring it home.
I'm gonna be even nicer than this. Let's just go ahead and move on to the next song. All right.
All right. The next track on the way is "Lean on Me."
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, Lean on Me coming up.
Okay, it's pussy money weed for me. Yeah, them bad bitches come with a fee, but the pussy always free. Now bust it so we all could see. Jimmy Carter Boulevard for the tree. Shout out my nigga Grammy. And shout out my side bitch, cause when I slip, she to the plan B. Yeah, I spit 300 on jeans. Horseshoes all in the seams. I'm a motherfucking true fiend. Still living out hoop dreams. Never rolling with a new team. Hustling for a new ring. Smoking on that blue dream. Sipping on that codeine. Look, double cup full of ice. Yeah, in a 20-ounce Sprite. Yeah, frozen for codeine. Shake a bit, take a sip and go lean. You can lean on me, lean on me, lean on me. Yeah. You can lean on me, lean on me, lean on me.
The herbs roll, her smoke, burn slow, like infernos in serve mode. I'm sure though, the opposite of turbo, berserk flow with the Virgo. She sipping Merlot, I got a styrofoam cup. Twisted something from where the earth grow. This the best shit you ever heard, bro. Nigga, I can spit it in reverse though. I'm H-Town screwed up like Kirko. Blue tree, blueberry, same color as a Smurf nose. So just listen to how the verse go. Blowing circles on the dirt road. Haze clouds condensating on my shirt fold. Moving like a turtle, slurring on my words whole. Mispronouncing my nouns in my verse, oh. But I can't say the feeling that's superb, no. The how the nigga get is a turn off. I'm leaning, codeine, promethazine, blue dreaming, said I'm leaning, codeine, promethazine, blue dreaming, yeah.
You can lean on me, lean on me, lean on me. Yeah. You can lean on me, lean on me, lean on me, lean on me. You can lean on me, lean on me, lean on me. Yeah. You can lean on me, lean on me, lean on me.
That didn't sound like it was that. That didn't sound like a complete song, and that's crazy because I was about to say I'll give it a 10.
I think that was 2 verses.
It was short. That song was short. That wasn't even long enough for radio. But besides, your song was too short. That was dope. I mean, I liked it. It had that down south. It had that sort of like a little bit of that, almost like you said, like one of the people mentioned in the song, the Kirko bands. It's that down dirty type of music. You know what I mean? It's trap music,
2
conversion
minutes,
music.
42 seconds. You were enjoying it so much you wanted to hear more.
I didn't think it was that long. It sounded a little bit shorter, but I would have liked to hear more though. I wish you would have thrown another verse on there. You know what I'm saying? That was dope though. I like the beat. I like the concept. I didn't have no faults to it. Everything was on pocket. You know what I mean? From the flow and delivery to his lyrical content, it was all on point. I give it a 10. I can't even say nothing bad about the song. I wish it was a little bit longer though.
Yeah, he liked it that much.
It does dig.
That's good. Hey, no, it's a hot record. You know, it's nothing to really critique on it.
And if you get all 10s, we're gonna play your song on the station for free. That's how we do.
In fact, I'll go ahead and give it my first one. You see that right there? If you check it on the camera, that's a 10. I'm gonna give it the first one. All right, first one of the night. I've been trying to die and use this all night.
We got 1 10 tonight.
All right, musical in date.
I'm not giving it a 10, but the originality, it was cool because it reminded me of Strawberry Letter 23 of Brother Johnson. I heard that in there. I don't know whether they sampled it, but it was in there.
Right.
Okay. And the vocal arrangement, he did good. He did great. Just don't wet your vocals a little too much. Just kind of disguise with all that reverb, you know. take some of the reverb off so we can really hear you. Because when you step on stage, we're not hearing the reverb. Okay, so we wanted to hear you. The track and the production, both of them, I give them an 8 because, like I said, they kind of kept it like the Brothers Johnson's for February 23. He smoothed it out with his vocal arrangements. He didn't try to sing. Excellent. He was smart. And I give it about an 8. I really do. I give it an 8. You know.
Lady?
I would play it on our show.
Yeah, I definitely. I want to know what it is. I'll buy it.
Did you give it a 10?
Yeah, I give it a 10.
Okay. I am going to probably give that a 9. Okay. I couldn't give it a full 10. I liked it, and I was moving to it, but I also think it wasn't complete. I didn't feel like it was complete, and that's the only reason why I wouldn't give it a 10 at this point.
Yeah, it could have been more to me. It seemed like
even though it was long enough, it didn't
wrap right. Like it was missing a part. Like it wasn't done yet. Yeah. It was like you was cooking the cake and it wasn't done yet. You stuck the toothpick in,
I can't put my finger on it, but I just felt like it wasn't quite complete. But I love your vocals, and I love what you did in the song. I just wish it were a little bit longer, and so maybe if you have a complete song, you want to send it back to me, and we'll definitely rethink it, because I definitely could hear that playing, at least on my radio station, and you actually, I think, said that they would play it on AM radio too, so I think you got a good track there. It just needs a little bit of something.
Now you got 2 10s, a 9, and an 8. I'm sure they'll live with that.
Yeah, that's not bad. Hey, on this show too, that's not bad. These aren't, these are just artists that are just sending us music. Now we ask them to send their best music, but sometimes I might think that's their best.
That might be their best.
But that's what we're here for. We're here to weed out the bad music, as Lady Empress will say. We're weeding out the bad music from the universe. All right, we're gonna get into the last song on the music review session tonight. All right, Foundation or Die.
Strokers and she know how to gang do. Made it rain, do that. Hurricane came through. He threw up the note, but it's not the same crew. Bitch, foundation or die. Pick a lane, boo. Stepping strokers and she know how to gang do. Made it rain, do that. Hurricane came through. He threw up the note, but it's not the same crew. Foundation or die. Foundation or die. The life I'm living got my motherfucking wifey trippin'. Found out that I been pimpin', so my wifey might be dippin'. But why she bitchin'? She know who I was from the beginning. Had to charge the losses to the gang, bitch. Now we winning. On a paper trail, leading me straight to hell. Pray, gon' forgive me for my sins. Then I face a L. Pray, full of sticky icky. Then I met Lil Ricky at the Papa Do's on Jimmy. Got that Curtis Jackson with me. 3-5, taxin' 50, 80, Bobby badges, Nikki, fake ass and titties on ass, black, Remy, black, semi automatic, and I'm letting all you have it, all you magic, cause you disappeared when you saw the ratchet X dead. Stepping strokers and she know how to gang do. Made it rain, do that. Hurricane came through. He threw up the note, but it's not the same crew. Bitch, foundation or die. Pick a lane, boo. Stepping strokers and she know how to gang do. Made it rain, do that. Hurricane came through. He threw up the note, but it's not the same crew. Foundation or die. Foundation or die. Yeah, getting bread, so the chicken heads fly. But they give it head, they're not getting fed guap. Sucking till I said stop. Then she put it over, now she got her ass on with her head in the sofa. Step the strokers, busy popping like a fucking soda. I'm a smoker, burning gas up like a fucking motor. If you need to refuel, hit my Motorola, fill up your Toyota. Gas numbers lower than Kroger's. Paper in both pockets like a school folder. Living fast, pray I don't crash or get pulled over. When I grew older, swap my J's out for new lovers. Pull up till I slow up, yeah, a nigga need new rollers. Stepping strokers and she know how to gang do. Made it rain, do that. Hurricane came through. He threw up the note, but it's not the same crew. Bitch, foundation or die. Pick a lane, boo. Stepping strokers and she know how to gang do. Made it rain, do that. Hurricane came through. He threw up the note, but it's not the same crew.
I see pins are really moving around here.
All right, that was Foundation to Die. I think it needs some help work on the foundation. Look, I know what kind of flow he was going for with the way he was spitting his tone. It's like some Amigos type flow, like the Versace, like, you know. I don't mind that because he was rapping. The man was rapping. I was listening to his lyrics. He was rapping.
What the heck was he saying?
You have to listen. See,
you shouldn't have to listen that hard to hear anything.
No, it's because his production quality was down. The man was spitting. As far as lyrical content, he was spitting, but you couldn't all the way hear it because the song wasn't mastered. It sounded like it was mixed, but it wasn't mastered. Mastering is the part where they make your music loud to where it sounds EQ'd out and all that stuff that the engineers do. It's a lot of work. And it costs a lot of money for that equipment, about 20 G's at least. So a lot of these people don't have their music mastered. The music was mixed. He had flow. Don't get me wrong. You're more of a listener to beats.
Okay, just tell me what you thought about the song.
Dancers,
I will tell you what I think about the song.
Listen to lyrics, and some people listen to music just as far as like just to vibe to. I used to be an artist. I listen to the lyrics. I'm not just listening to your beat. I'm listening to the whole song, how it's put together, everything. He had spit. I can hear it on the radio. I can hear it in the club. Songs like that blow up. There's some songs like that right now that are #1 hits, just like that. A couple of them recently in the last year. Give him that. But his problem is his does not come up to par with theirs. The production quality on it, and then he didn't have the right breaks, the right switch ups, the right ad libs to make the verse come all together where it sounded like it was okay. This was a well put together song. It sounded like it was written, but it's sort of like he just went to the studio and he just dropped that. He just was spitting, but he didn't think of the concept like, oh, I should have doubled more here. Oh, you know what? That was too long to go without any other effects or any switch ups being in the song. Oh, it just sounded like he just spit it. That's my take on it. I mean, I listen to music every single day for the last at least 15 years. That's my take on it. Lady Impress, what's your take on it?
It felt like a throbbing headache. All I heard was spit, spit, spit. It sounded like he had Tourette syndrome. I could not take that song. I would never play that song again. I would never listen to it again. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't. I might even edit it out the show. No, I'm just kidding. It was just too much, and the whole thing too. The. It's like, what are you saying? I couldn't make out what he was. Just a few words here and there. Don't nobody want to hear all that. I mean, if it's got a good beat, you can play it in the club and people will dance to it. They don't care about what you're saying. But what the heck was he saying? Never mind. I forget it.
But now it might have been too much for you. We've had the same.
Honey,
we've had the same concept.
If music gives me a headache, that's a bad sign. But when
this
music
was not meant for somebody in your.
Don't talk about my age.
I'm not talking about your age.
It's not about age.
Put it this way: this music was not in your. When they do the my brains, I must be out the Hennessy. What's the word I'm looking for? The demographics of who this music is going to. It wouldn't be in your range.
If this is where music is going,
them 15-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, they'll love this. They'll pop mollies to it. They'll do all that.
You have to. You have to be high.
So there's a market for it. You don't like it. This song, that spit, the way he's spitting, there's songs like that are #1 hits right now. And they spit just like that.
His is not
that same type of flow. Come on, get up, move up, like that.
Whole 3 minutes?
He didn't have no switch up. That's why I said that's what part he was missing.
Oh, he was missing a lot.
Yeah, he was missing.
You can't do that.
I couldn't put that song on the radio either.
That'll give you a seizure.
He didn't have no mix-ups, and he didn't have his ad-libs right. That's what I said. Listen to Blaze in the LA show. Anyway, Dundee.
Andy, I thought we was tough. No, really, I'm gonna have to agree with this saying. It didn't have no switch ups. Now that right there, submitted as it is, was more of a mixtape song. Okay, that ain't really nothing. It's something he's supposed to give away for free. if he's going with that, I agree. It did not have no ad libs. There was no commercial value to it. Now there's songs like that on the radio where they do vibe to it like that on the radio now. But with those songs and saying
they're done right.
They're done right. They switch up. They switch up the verses. They go in that style, then out that style, then back in that style, then back out the style.
Not
He
3
didn't do that. He
minutes
just
of
went
it.
the whole flow with that particular style.
Right.
It was not mixed and mastered. Okay, the flow and delivery was actually there. That's one thing I will give him.
Yeah,
He
that was
just
there. I give him
didn't do it right. If he listened to what like Dre got out, the Versace record, and kind of come in and out of it like he do, then he may have something. As far as the track go, I wasn't really feeling the track.
Yeah.
He could have done something with a little better track. But other than that, I mean, I guess I would probably give the song maybe a 3 because of what I've heard and the way it's been presented to me.
Yeah.
So it's nothing definitely I would vibe on the radio. It's nothing definitely I would vibe on even a filler on somebody's
I wouldn't
record.
play that again if my life depended on it.
It's a mixtape.
The song wasn't done correctly. The
It's a
song
mixtape
needed to be
song.
done correctly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I think he had a good point.
Yeah, go ahead, MD.
MD, what do you think about that?
All right, I'm gonna do a breakdown.
No.
For originality, it was there. It was different. It was different again. I would give that originality because when people go out on a limb, I have to give a high score like a 7. Because he went out on a limb.
Yeah, he was.
Okay. Vocal arrangements, it wasn't there. That's a 2. Because you can't do the same thing from top to bottom of a song. You have to switch your vocals, your rap, when you spit, you got to get a little bit of something here, a little something different over here. You got to, like he said, like everybody said, you got to go back and forth. You got to say, then you have to change it by saying, you got to go another direction with your spit. And you didn't do that. I gave that a 2. The track, I have to give the track maker something. That was a good track. The kids would dance on it with instrumental. They would twerk and everything else on that. You know, so I'll give your track master a good 7 on that one. The production goes to show you what vocals would do to an entire production. They can make it or break it. And he broke this. He broke it like dropping a glass from a 40-story building. Shattered. You screwed it up all the way around.
Yeah, because that has potential to be a good track.
And like Dundee, I give you, as my SA brother would say, a rest.
That's a track. 3.
I said 4.
Oh my goodness.
I will say this.
Yeah.
You need some artist development, you better holler at me. 951-796-1141. Insane Music Artist Development. I had your track sounding right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have concluded our music review session. Thank God we made it through another. And right now we're going to get into another featured track from artists that they actually are here in the building. I'm going to let them come on camera very briefly and wave to you guys while their track is playing. We're going to play PHARAOH and My Number.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
But it was only because I was drunk. You look good through the bottom and I drink, pass out, drink, drink, drink. I like to pull up, drink, pull up, drink, pass out, drink, drink, drink.
I like to pull up, drink, pull up, drink, pass out, drink, drink, drink. I like to pull up, drink, pull up, drink, pass out, drink, drink.
Gave you my number. Sorry, I was faded when I gave you my number. When I gave you my number. Sorry, I was faded when I gave you my number. When I gave you my number.
All right, that was PHARAOH with My Number.
That was an awesome track, and we can't wait. This track is going to be playing on Urban Indie Radio along with another track from PHARAOH called That Step. And again, we did.
That Step's already on the radio.
Yeah, it's already playing, and we're going to have their interview, their exclusive interview, coming up shortly at the Blaze Indie LA show. They'll be rescheduling to come back to this show, and then we'll be playing the interview that we did earlier today. So you guys just got y'all got this group.
And check them out. They'll be in Ontario tonight at the Jazz Cafe.
At the Jazz Cafe, and hopefully they'll be coming to the official Blaze Indie LA party and turning it out there as well.
Oh, we turned it up. Shout!
We gonna turn up.
Yo, was in the building.
All right, let's get into our in-studio guest, 1580
AM.
The radio show.
Dundee and Musicall MD.
Yes, once again, gentlemen.
Going home. That was over. We all now?
No, we ain't gonna have y'all come down here and not talk to you.
Well,
So we gotta chop it up.
Hey, before we get in, let's talk about PHARAOH real quick.
Okay.
I hated the song. It was terrible. I couldn't stand them. Man, I sat here with a straight face throughout the whole song. The song was playing. I was trying to be cool, man, and I really wanted to go off on them. That song was terrible. Ontario, hey man, don't show up. Don't show up now. Man, don't show up now, man. It's terrible.
Give it a one.
Yeah,
He wants to alter himself. He wants to alter himself.
I was just playing, ladies. Y'all, you had a heck of a song. Yeah, we loved it. We loved it. Okay, we loved it. And we're not just saying it because y'all here. Okay, we love the song.
Trust me.
Yeah.
We have been around artists in front of us, and we have.
That's what we do. I'll tell you, bro. I'll be like, if you don't like something, hey man, we can fight. We take it outside, bro. I'm not gonna call you the same thing, bro.
Let's get into finding out what's good with the radio show.
Okay, well, we on Monday nights, 1580 a.m. in Los Angeles. We're on the AM frequency in LA. Now, we're also online at the same time, so you can hear us all around the world. We're doing both things at the same time on the radioshow.com. That's our website. D as in David, A as in Apple, radioshow.com. So you can see the show and hear the show at the same time on there. So we play independent hip hop and R&B, strictly independent as always on there. Big shout out! I got to shout out folks that's not here tonight. I got to shout out Status. Got to shout out Gabar, Nia, Ariana, just all the folks in here, and Jalon as well. So Jalon, I got to shout out Jalon as well. We got the radio show we're doing, and we also got a music video show that's coming out through Punch TV called Truity Access. It's basically an independent artist music video show. It's basically the radio show on TV, but it's all music videos. Okay, so it's all up and coming independent music videos from independent artists. And myself and Jalon were the host of that show.
So the independent artists can submit their videos to you right now?
Yeah, they can submit their videos to us and submit their music to get on the radio show too.
Okay.
The email you can submit it to is daradioshow@gmail.com. Okay.
daradioshow@gmail.com.
Now, also too, if you're sending a video, send that an MOV, AVI, or MPEG 4 version, no YouTube links. All right.
Oh, so you want the raw file?
Yeah, no raw file, no YouTube links.
But you can't broadcast.
You can't broadcast that.
YouTube.
Yeah, and make sure it's rainy. Yeah, it's no nudity, no cuss words. Right. Just like in the MP3, you got to be clean. So,
okay.
It's not our show. You got to see
our show. Our show is
clean. We drink Hennessy and everything on the show. We ain't playing.
Yeah, well, we do that too. We just can't play it on air. That's all.
Right. The music has to be clean, radio edit
version for
when you send it to them.
Yeah, that's the only difference between you all and us is that.
Definitely.
But other than that, we're doing that, and we're preparing for our music seminar we're doing called Industry Connects. It's early next year. It's a music seminar. We bring people like yourself down.
Exactly. That's where we met y'all at.
Yeah, and then we're coming down. So we're bringing that back, and we got industry professionals coming down. We got artists coming through. They can perform. We play their music, critique it like you guys do here. We have different music industry professionals come down and talk about how to get into the music industry.
Wow. Yeah, and they got a dope lineup, man. I've been to their station a couple times. You know what I mean? I'm hopefully soon about to schedule the artist, Insane One Records artist Amber Renee, to get on the show. And I appreciate what you guys are doing, especially for the independent artists. And you're not charging in to put the tracks out there and stuff like that. And you guys do a lot of different work. I see you on different things, doing different connections and different conventions and with different people and working. Y'all working? Yeah, we're working. We on it. We're the LA end of you guys.
How long have you guys been doing this show?
The radio show actually has celebrated, I'm happy to say, its 10-year anniversary.
Wow!
10-year anniversary, yeah. We've been at 1580 for 10 years. And
OMG!
We
congratulations!
Yeah, 10 years.
A lot of people that used to be the old case.
Well, we trying to bring it back for up-and-coming artists.
Yeah. Good deal.
And another thing we ventured into is a television showcase. It's going to be called On Center Stage. And the way you get on that, we have a young man named Tremaine Scott.
Oh, yeah.
You know him. He does the center stage at the Cuban Peaks. And what he's doing, he's using that venue as an audition venue. If you pass his test on his show, then he will select you because he's going to be the producer of the TV show. And we're going to be working together on that TV show.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when do you foresee the True Indie being on air? Any plans? Anything definite you can let us?
Yeah, we're developing now, so it'll probably be aired early next year.
Early next year.
Okay. Spring next year. Like spring next year.
Okay, cool.
That's our target time. So we're looking for videos now.
Gotcha.
Tell us some of
the radio show too.
Some of the different types of guests you guys have come on the show.
Oh, everybody from A to Z, man. Everybody from A to Z. We don't discriminate. 8 to 80, dumb, cripple, and crazy. They all been through something.
Dumb, cripple, and crazy.
They had me on the radio show. I swear. I told them somehow they heard a word. I used to be an artist, right? Yeah. So they turn on a beat and they're like saying, "Go,
yeah, go."
And I start spinning.
It worked out.
Now you know what? You know what? I want to thank you guys for coming down to being a guest on the show back when you guys were on. But I feel that we did y'all dirty. Okay. The reason why is because normally we have one guest come on. One of the nights you came on, we had two guests. So y'all didn't get a chance to stay on as long with us as we normally would like to. So the next time you come, you guys are going to be our only guests. You get to spend a whole hour and a half with us and just kick it.
I'm
coming.
All right?
We love coming.
Yeah, I felt bad about that night. You guys came all the way down from out here, Mo Valley, down there, and you didn't get a chance to stay the whole night.
We had a little cross day up.
Yeah, we had a cross day.
Hey, we completely understand that. Trust me.
Yeah,
but it's the way it's supposed to get,
Yeah, it's not the way we get down.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta, wiggle your way into it.
Exactly. We run into them all the time. So it's like, it's nothing. We definitely gonna make that happen. We appreciate you guys and everything. And we still got. I'm tripping. I thought we were short on time.
So booking of your artists to come on the show. How do you select? You said you don't really discriminate, but so do they just email this email and kind of approach you that way?
Well, what they do, you email the record to me, right? Okay. And then, of course, you all know we have a same thing similar to you all called Play the Sled, right?
We don't play it as long as you.
We don't play it as long as you all, but we have Play the Sled. So that is like the first step. We play it on there, and if anybody like it or people like it, we then go in the process of booking you all to come on the show.
Okay.
If they hate it,
on the playlist.
if they hate it, we don't bring you on.
So that's how it
So
goes.
You know what legislative is? It's sort of like you call bump it or dump it.
Yeah, basically,
It's the same thing.
Pop it or drop it.
Yeah, pop it, drop it. You know, anything you want to call it.
So
it's like that.
That's what you guys need to be clear on. You have to send them a song first, and then they'll kind of review it, and then they'll put it in their play it or slay it. And if they like it, then I think you're going to get a touch back from them, and
now
they'll
I
get you.
will say this: that if you don't like constructive criticism, do not send your record. Okay?
Don't send it.
Do not send. If you think you're too cool for school, you need the show for you.
They ain't gonna make it like that if you're an artist. That's the thing. I gotta let them know music apart.
We keep it real.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I'm talking about for the people that don't know.
You know,
If A&Rs tear music apart.
yeah, exactly. So,
Okay, so while we have a terrestrial radio show with us tonight, we have some questions that we want to ask that the independent artists might need to know. Do they get paid for the airplay when their songs come through your radio station?
for us, no.
Okay, explain how that works.
Well, for us, we don't pay the artists to come on our show because our situation is different.
Okay.
We're actually a pay to play station.
So, okay.
So there's
So you do have promotion packages they could do?
No, they can do promotional packages.
Oh, I thought you were asking when the music plays, do they get some money for the royalties? I thought is that what you?
That's what I was asking.
No.
When he went there,
we don't pay
the BDS. Okay.
We're already paying to be on. So, but we do have packages that we do offer artists. If they want to take advantage of that, then we have that for them.
Can you give me what's a basic package, like if these girls wanted to come on?
Okay, like an audition.
What did it go?
Let's say like you want to do an interview, want the record played on the radio for a period of time, and we'll do other things like hook them up with a in-store, like VIP and Midnight Records. We can do that. It depends what their taste is and what they're willing to sacrifice.
Okay.
Nothing is free in this game, you guys.
Absolutely.
Nothing is free. There's a cost for everything. But what we do, we keep the cost down minimum. When I say minimum, a lot of people charge you about $10,000, $15,000 just to work with you for only 10 weeks. You know, and we know a lot of artists that with it, but we don't charge thousands like that.
Right.
If we know Randy, the school tour, we can get you hooked up with the school tour for minimum. So you can get perform on 4 or 5 schools in LA. And plus, if you get on Randy's school tour, he does get gigs outside of LA, outside of California. He go to Vegas and he goes out there in Arizona.
That's it. This is a small world. You just hit me up last night about that school tour.
Oh, wow.
We gonna get into it.
He's been around a long time.
He's been around all music scene.
We started at the same time.
That's how you know, man. We out here networking. This ain't a game. We do this every day.
This is what we do. So
it's very important for not just the artist, but the label also to network with the industry people, because that's the only way you're going to be recognized in this business. If you find yourself being a ghost, exactly what's going to happen to you.
You don't know no DJs. You're not going to get no song on the radio.
And don't think because this is the internet and we're internet and terrestrial is not important. We need to get on all avenues,
right?
Because everybody is listening to the internet and terrestrial radio stations these days.
Right.
So don't sleep because we're not as big as some of the bigger boys. You shouldn't come.
Oh, and we're also not as costly as them. To get your song on 106 is going to be a lot more than to get it on our station.
Minimum 15 G's minimum.
Yeah, and that's just to do it too. So,
they don't.
And we do pay royalties to the artists. If we pay royalties to artists with explicit music, you really not gonna find too many people doing that.
Yeah, you better jump on that.
And for our
you better jump on that. Yeah, you better jump on that.
So, what do you guys think about the independent music industry as a whole versus the majors now? Any thoughts?
Well, you go first. I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Well, I think as far as the industry is concerned, everybody is swaying independent now. It's the way to go. I mean, we see a lot of the big boys now jumping down and doing independent things. I know 50 got his independent thing he's working, and I see a lot of other artists are turning that way. But it's really the only way to kind of really go. If the industry is dictating that, you was hot, now you're not as hot, then the only really for you to go to establish yourself, to make yourself hot again is independent. So you really don't have a choice. So
and Tech 9 out there from St. Louis, He's the one who opened the doors for independence. He's making $25 million a year. He does his own concert promotions. He do his own shows. He does everything.
Top Dog, 240, those type of people.
50 cents. That's the reason why 50 cents went independent. He saw what he was doing, and you don't have to share the money with the major.
Especially if you already have a fan base.
Right.
If you have a fan base already, you have people that are going to buy your merchandise and buy your music. You don't need a major.
Right. Because remember, what the majors do, you can do the same thing because we're talking about social media now. We're talking about buying your music downloads from a website.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have your own website, a website is no more than a mall, electronic mall, where we can go to your website, your mall. You can be selling your T-shirts. You can be selling your music. You can be selling your tickets for your performances. You can be selling everything on your own in your own mall. And the beautiful thing about all that, you don't have to share no money with the majors.
Put in your money in, get your own money out.
And that's why we do Industry Connects to teach stuff like this that we're talking about now.
We bring in the professional. Not only bring in the majors, but we bring in independent as well because we like to see them clash.
Exactly. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun watching the bump heads.
And you pick your poison, the direction you want to go, because that's why we bring the both. That's what we call Industry Connects. We connect the majors with the indies, and when the indies and majors when they go at it, trust me, they go at it. They cut each other. So
because it's too old. I mean, I understand it. Sometimes a lot of artists, really people want to independent too. Then, but in the back of your mind, everybody's really goal is to get that major. But then it's what do you do after you get that major? You've been signed to a major label and you got all these connections. You done built out this fan base. You done made this money. You done made the label a lot of money. But they put you out there. Now you're on a platform where you can do your own thing, take your own route. Don't keep getting no back seat. I'm gonna call it the back door
After
approach.
you gave them 7 albums to the label.
Right. That's when you sign a 7-label deal. You don't got to sign a 7-label deal, but right now they're trying to get people through 360 deals. Artists, you're not winning off that.
No, you're not. That's the only thing you're getting.
They're not doing no 7 albums. They're only doing single jobs. Your first deal is getting a single.
And they're not going to mess with you unless you're already selling. You're already selling. If you're not even selling, they're not going to mess with you.
You got to have, people got to either want to be you or they got to believe you. You got to have, they want to see that you have either everybody that hears this track on the street is buzzing, you got that kind of approach, or your analytics, meaning your numbers have to be that high. You already sold 100,000 on your own.
Man,
they know
they're looking at your
numbers.
Good. They're looking at your numbers.
So what they do is
business.
12 noon on Eastern time. That's 9 o'clock our time. All the majors go to SoundScan. SoundScan is a report of how many downloads you sold in 60 major cities. Not the little small, but just the 60 major cities. And they don't see no numbers in those 60 major cities, they're not signing. Period.
This is true.
I don't care how talented you are. I don't care how cute you look, how handsome you are. You know,
there's no shortage of artists.
It's about numbers. The music business is about numbers and numbers only. If they look at the notes on the SoundScan, they see that you did 100,000 downloads for 69 cents. They come at you.
Yeah, they'll find you.
They'll find you.
This is true. But artists, if your music isn't legal, if it's not encoded, encrypted, and copyrighted, you're not gonna get found. So you got to start your own, business mode here.
And it's not enough just being on iTunes. Okay, don't think because you're on iTunes, you cool.
Nobody's gonna see
if you on page 300 of iTunes, no one's gonna know you're there. Right. Okay, so your goal is you got to get people to know you're there.
And and one thing I like to tell artists, when you on iTunes, you ain't no more than a promoter
for iTunes.
Exactly.
Every time you jump on stage and say, my new single's on iTunes,
they get 30%.
When I go to iTunes, I'm not going to see you on the home page. When I go to the second page, I'm not going to see you there. I have to click on independent. I got to click on independent. Then I got to turn around and look for you, which that might be another 5 clicks. And how many of you guys, when you Google, how many times you Google more than one page to find a person? They do iTunes.
They better holler. That's when they need a music publicist. Lady Empress.
Not right now,
Not right now, but I'm saying that's what they need because they don't understand. They said, "Oh, my album's on iTunes. How many albums did you sell? 10 copies. Nobody knows it's there. Hey, who cares if your album's on iTunes? It's free to get it out. Well, it ain't free, but it's $2.
All right, gentlemen, before we run out of time quickly, I did want to just go ahead, since I did put out, we was going to talk about this booty video. So,
I love booty videos. Go ahead. Yeah, you wait all to talk about that. Should have been brought that.
J-Lo and Iggy have a video called Booty that's had 16 gazillion hits.
Yeah, I was one of them. Okay. I see it.
He had it on repeat.
Yeah.
But I mean, the talk is like, is J-Lo? What's going on with J-Lo?
Leave J-Lo alone, man.
What's going on? Here, this is my opinion. All right, my opinion. What's going on with J-Lo was that J-Lo dropped the CD earlier this year. It did not do that well. So they seen the success that Nicki is getting from her booty video, which I love that video. God bless her. I love that. And Anaconda video, she got all these hits on that. That made J-Lo's rap and her label people said, let's put the booty song out now, and let's go ahead and flip the script and take it up another notch and bring Iggy in it. That way we got not one but two booties for the price of one. So with that said, she gets all those hits on that. So now that's going to get people to buy the record, okay?
But the record is not even that good.
But the contract record says, when you're J-Lo and Iggy, it don't matter. The difference between them is they have recognition. Everybody knows who they are. People follow them just because they follow them. They're going to sell a record whether it's whack or not, to keep it honest with you. They're going to sell a certain amount of records. Now, the thing that they were talking about, the scandal is J-Lo too old to be shaking her butt? No. If you still got it, shake it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hey, I gotta be honest.
If J-Lo got it flaunted, if Mimi Frost can make a sex tape with as old as she is, she's in her 40s, and she don't make a sex tape with, what's the dude's name?
40 is the new 30.
Whatever his name. Anyway, if she can do that with him, I say if you still got it, it's still up in the air, you don't need no thing to push your booty up to make it sound. Put it out there, man.
I don't watch TV that much.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if she got it flaunted.
I mean, I see the grandmother on Facebook. She's Jamaican. The old lady had body. They were doing a booty. She was doing a booty rap. She was Jamaican. She had all the young Jamaican girls around. They all doing booty. You couldn't. Her booty matched up to their booty.
Exactly.
And it was 10 booty. On that video, yeah, and you ought to see all the guys that saw that video. To my likes, I said, "100 likes." It ran out.
Exactly, booty sales.
Right.
So, booty sales. The moral of the story: booty sales.
And in the industry, that's they want to sell. It's a business. If you look like Beyonce and you got a booty and you gonna get on and you gonna get half naked and shake it, you gonna go ahead and use it. Go ahead and use it. Now the moral standard,
We have PHARAOH in the building. What do you think about this booty nonsense? Loudly.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm shaking my booty. I ain't doing
it.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
They on stage. They gonna turn around and give the guys what they need, what they want to see.
It was something. I saw something on Facebook. It was 4 Caucasian girls. Look like they were 14, 15 years of age. Like they were all on stage doing their songs. When they was doing their song, they all 4 of them turned around and they all started. Now they doing that. That was wrong. I saw that this morning. And some of those kids like, ew.
That's not okay.
Some of the parents,
that's not okay.
That's not okay.
Now the club when it's 21 and up, shake your booty.
Yeah, by all means.
7-year-olds don't shake your booty now.
That was another Facebook where they had these girls. They about 15 and 16. They were in a dance studio, and they had two sisters teaching them how to twerk. And those white girls got up there and looked like sisters. They was twerking, they little booties off.
That's crazy. But see, it's really, I know it's fun and it's for the men. It's it's all great.
It's for adults.
However,
no, not for the men no more now.
Oh yeah, you got
that. That's another show. You can bring us back out.
But I will close out by saying, please stop trying to go down to Mexico and get them injections in your ass, and then you coming up to the hospitals because y'all know I work in a hospital with your ass infected. Having a booty ain't that important. Just if you ain't got it, still just, you know, just shake it anyway. Yeah. Some man, it don't matter. When the man in the right mode, it don't matter what kind of booty you got, he gonna hit it, whatever. Right. So please stop getting ass injections in your booty. Please. All right, we got.
Tell them to go just buy booty pops.
Something, but just stop getting injections in your ass.
Don't do that. You be foolish. No, don't do that. Keep it natural.
Shout out.
Insane One Records, everything. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, website, InsaneOneRecords.com, InsaneOneRecords@gmail. It is not hard. Insane, the number one records, all one word. Holla at me for artist development. Check out Amber Renee. Her album is for sale right now. More of Me. You can find it anywhere. Catch her performance soon, too. Will be Los Globos on the 30th with Corrupt in the rap battle contest. Shout out to PHARAOH. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to the radio show. Cast and crew, Mike Angelo and Tony Rock. Shout out God. And that's it. I'm done.
Well, he took up all that 2 minutes quickly. Shout out, guys.
Thank you all for having us on here. Yes. Again, we need y'all to come through and see us again. Our artists out there, make sure to submit music to DARadioShowLA@gmail.com. Clean with no cussing. We'd love to have all y'all artists come through and be a guest on the radio show as well. Again, we will do this again real soon.
Absolutely.
God bless, man.
Right. Thank you.
Oh, shout out to everybody that Jelon and D Status and Good Bar. Yeah, all them. Angels Club.
And I like to say, you guys now, Indie Radio is our sister station.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
In Urban Indie Radio, we doing a gig for the indies.
Yeah, we putting a radio coalition together, man. So you guys are a part of that.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah,
we're going to talk about that.
Yeah,